Hey guys, this is Fuller and we're on to the Pirate Lord, one of the first classes I ever did, revisited. So some rebalancing, improvement and loads of new cards. This will be one of the first classes coming up in the Hearthstone mod. Check out the description for more details. Alright, let's go. So for the theme, there's the tribal part. Like our hunters have tons of beasts, expect a lot of pirates and pirate synergy, as well as looting, plundering, pillaging, i.e. they love to steal stuff. Also, pirates love their guns, so lots of weapons and abilities effects that all go with them. Some pirates are a bit more civilized and extort or bribe you through non-violent means, or parley as they say. And lastly, the cast is generally themed about being tempo, so pretty fast paced and aggressive, similar to how Rogue is played. On to the hero. I found out there's a Jack Arrow in World of Warcraft, so it fits and I went with that. I found some appropriate art. I think he goes in quite well with the other heroes. You can compare him to Rogue and Hunter here. Let me know what you think of those. Now for the hero power, it had to be a weapon based one. I thought what would be really cool is if we did a similar randomized one, like the Shaman's hero power, so equip a small weapon but random. And here it is, it's called Arm Yourself. Still the same name as before, but now it equips a random loot. There are 4 different loots it can equip. Firstly, we have Vengeful Dagger, a 1/1 weapon with Battle Cry, deal 1 damage to the enemy hero, so you can damage or kill a minion and then also chip away at the enemy hero just slightly. Next we have Dueling Pistol. It's again 1/1 with your hero is immune whilst attacking. Like the Hunter weapon, you can attack without fear of taking any damage. On to Enchanted Blade, another 1/1 with Death Rattle, give a random friendly minion +1 health. So long you have a minion down, when this goes off you buff it up just slightly, obviously better off in the mid to late game. And lastly we have Naval Rifle, the standard 1/2 weapon what Rogue gets. So overall very much like the Shaman hero power as I said. You have 3 unique totems, then 1 that's the same as the Paladin hero power. Here we have 3 unique weapons and 1 that's the same as the Rogue one. So it all fits in with the Hearthstone flavour and gives you a lot of cool variety and options. On to the cards, starting with the minions and weapons. Firstly we have Dread Reaver. For 1 mana he's 2/1 with, whenever you summon a pirate, gain +1/+1. So I buffed him up a little bit since last time, he was just a 1/1 then. Very much like Undertaker, you need to summon minions pretty rapidly to get good value out of him. He's only 1 health though, so easy to kill without some pirate backup. Here's my favourite one, it's Bloodsail Marauder. For 2 mana he's 3/2 with, your weapons and hero power cost 1 less. So very similar to Sorcerer's Apprentice, previously he was a 3/3 for 3 mana. The longer you keep him alive, the more value you get out of dropping cheaper weapons and using your hero power over and over for 1 mana or 1 damage bursts. On top of that he's a pirate, so combos with a lot of cards coming up. Next we have Mainland Outpost. This one's been improved. For 2 mana it's 0/4 with, at the end of your turn give a friendly pirate +2/+1. It doesn't count as a pirate itself and it has no attack, but gradually you can buff up and up friendly pirates. A few turns and you can build a serious pirate force. On to Treasure Reward. This used to be at 4 mana, I brought it down. So for 2 mana summon a random treasure reward. Like Animal Companion, there's 3 possible minions it can summon. Firstly, Fleet Mercenary, a 3/3 with your weapon has +1 attack. Decent stats for 2 mana and a nice little bonus on your weapon. Next we have Ghost Pirate, it's 2/3 with 50% chance to ignore damage. So essentially half a chance to have a Divine Shield against any incoming damage. And the last one is Treasure Thief. It's 3/2 with, whenever this damages your opponent, draw a card. Keep going for face and you can potentially draw a lot of cards. Overall for 2 mana you get a 3/3, a 3/2 and a 2/3. It follows the same sort of pattern of Animal Companion. We have 3 pirates instead of 3 beasts, all which are really good value for 2 mana. You have to adapt and play around with whatever you get. Now for our first weapon, it's Golden Axe. For 3 mana it's 3/2 with, whenever your hero attacks at the end of your turn this gains +1 attack. So value wise you get a 3.5 weapon for 3 mana, which is pretty decent. No special ability though, this is pure damage, but being able to clear a 3 health minion and a 4 health minion is very handy. Next we have Spy Master. For 3 mana he is 4/3 with, whenever your opponent summons a minion, give it -1 health, but not to less than 1 health. This lets you continuously trade up with weaker minions into more expensive minions, keeping up the pressure and tempo. 4/3 stats is decent as well. With this ability he can kill a summoned Yeti by himself. And here's another favourite, I love this one, Admiral Turncoat. I improved his stats and cost just a little bit. For 4 mana he's 3/4 with Battlecry, gain control of your opponent's weapon. So very similar to the Secret Stealer. Now generally players will attack straight away with their weapon, so most likely you'll be stealing a weapon with 1 less durability. Probably most likely you'll be stealing around about a 4/2 type weapon, which is pretty good. This can potentially get insane value though, like stealing a Gorehowl or a Doomhammer on the rare occasion. But if you're up against a pirate hero, you'll have that in mind and be careful when playing big minions. This one's very interesting, South Sea Smuggler. For 5 mana it's 3/5 with, whenever your opponent draws a card, add a random pirate to your hand. So you always at least get 1 pirate card out of this, unless of course your opponent happens to be in fatigue. Potentially, if not dealt with though, you can gain a lot of pirates to replenish your minions and throw them at the enemy hero. It's random though of course, so you have to play with whatever you get. Last one is Crackshot. This one got changed a lot since Ship's Cannon got released in GVG, which pretty much was exactly what I had. So for 6 mana he's 6/4 with Battlecry, equip a 3/2 musket. A kind of cross between an Arathi weaponsmith and Fire Elemental. A big body straight on the field, and you can start an attack for free straight away. Still having another attack the following turn. Really good value overall. On to the final weapon, it's Master Cannon. This one stayed the same. For 7 mana it's 5/2 with, whenever your hero attacks, deal 1 damage to all enemies. So some board clear built into a weapon, 2 swings giving you a Consecrate like effect. In a control pirate type deck it could see some play. Now we're on to the legendaries. This time there are 3, 2 class ones and 1 neutral one. The first one was in the last pirate hero, it's been changed up a bit. It is Iron Patch. For 6 mana he's 5/6 with, your pirates cost 2 less, and whenever you summon a pirate, give it +1/+1. Now most pirates are already pretty cheap, so you can probably empty your hand very easily with this guy down. On top of that, they now come into play buffed. With some timing though, you might be able to play him and drop a ton of pirates all in 1 turn. On to the second one. Now this one's a bit crazy, and like really crazy. It is Captain Grayson. For 5 mana he's 4/7 with, all minions have 50% chance to ignore damage, so it makes them all semi-ghost-like. He's quite close to the new Ogre legendary. So just to clarify, if any minion takes any damage, half the time it will be no damage taken at all. That includes little pings like Mage Hero Power, to big fireballs and to even attacks. Of course it gives the same protection to your enemy minions as well, so you have to be aware of that. On to the neutral one. So this one can be run in any deck, although it is a pirate. It is Dreadship Vesuvius. It's a boss in WoW. For 6 mana it's 6/5 with, Death Rattle, deal 4 damage to all characters. So it has a lot of uses. It could be used in rushdown decks as a last card. Your opponent has to deal with it and then take 4 damage. Or in controlled type decks it can be used as a board clear, so very versatile. On to the spells. Firstly we have Strong L. It got changed a little bit. For 1 mana, give a minion +2/+2 and 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy. So it buffs up for very decent value stats, but giving it a drunken ogre-like effect. Next we have 2 good tempo damage spells. Firstly Ricochet. For 2 mana, deal 3 damage and give your weapon +1 attack. Like Frostbolt and Wrath, very good value, decent damage and a little nice side effect. The other one is Pistol Barrage. For 2 mana, deal 2 damage and equip a 2/1 weapon. Similar to Cleave, but you can choose what to attack with your second damage, although you'll take some damage yourself. This one's my favourite. It is Bribery. For 1 mana, look at the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck, take 1 and give the other to your opponent. So you steal a card from your opponent's deck, but at the price of giving him a card as well. You at least get to choose who gets which. You also get some valuable information seeing what cards he's running. It can have its uses. Next we have Black Flag. For 0 mana, give all pirates +1 attack. Could fit into a rush type deck. The damage stays and it's permanent, although it buffs all pirates. Here's another favourite. This got changed quite a bit. It is Intercept Supplies. For 2 mana, draw 2 cards from your opponent's deck. They cost 1 more. So again, stealing cards from your opponent's deck. It's like Thought Steal, but you actually take the decks, not copy them, but at the price of them becoming more expensive. You could get utter crap, and remember, any 10 mana cards would actually be unplayable, although there's very few of them. Onto a board clear is Rum and Gunship. For 3 mana, give your minions +1 attack and deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. Like a fan of knives with a mini savage roar instead of a card draw. Again, good for building the tempo lead and hitting your opponent hard. This one's the same but a bit cheaper now. It is Parley. For 3 mana, both players draw until they have 5 cards in hand. So if you have 3 cards, you'll draw 2. If you have 0, you'll draw 5. Best if you can empty your hand very quickly whilst your opponent still has 5 cards. So just to clarify, if you're into fatigue, it can never make you draw more than 5 times. Next we have Cannon Shot. This one got remade. For 5 mana, deal 5 damage. If you have a pirate, draw a card. So kinda like a Kill Command and a Hammer of Wrath mixed together. A potential finisher card or just there for some good removal. Last card, and a really interesting one, similar to Brawl, is Whirlpool. For 5 mana, return all enemy minions to their owner's hand except one, chosen randomly, so it doesn't affect your minions. Ideally best used when he has a lot of minions down, as it always leaves at least one. Alright guys, that's it for the Pirate Hero. Plenty of new cards. So which legendary was your favourite? Some more Hearthstone mod updates coming up next, and I'll be emailing everyone back today who was interested in helping out, so we can get this mod rolling. Please leave a like and subscribe. Thanks guys, and see you all next time.